Bangladesh Gov has been stating false foreign reserve and false GDP growth for a couple of years. The Bangladesh government has stated the country's GDP as $409 billion United States dollars and foreign reserve $48 billion for 2021. Current Hasina government has overstated foreign reserve $7.2 billion that has been revealed by IMF. The International Monetary Fund, IMF, has taken exception to the calculation of Bangladesh Bank's foreign exchange reserves, saying it is overstated by at least $7.2 billion United States dollars. The foreign exchange reserves of $46 billion as reported at the end of June this year was overstated by 15%, the IMF said, pointing out that actually the foreign exchange reserves in Bangladesh Bank would be $39 billion. Bangladesh Bank has overstated the reserves through the inclusion of non-reserve assets with reserves underestimating the related risks. The IMF has identified the misclassification in a draft report on safeguard assessment of BB's reserves in 2021. Actually, the overstated reserves are not in the bank's vault. A part of it has been used to finance and keep deposits with commercial banks in non-investment grade bonds. Some funds were also lent to Sri Lanka. Yet the central bank continued to include these non-reserve assets in the bank's performance and risk analysis for foreign reserves. It has thus misled the nation. We would say it is not wrong to lend funds from the reserves to support commercial banks in boosting their capital base or refinancing package, but the truth is that once funds are sent outside the central bank's vault, they can no longer be treated as reserves in view of various risks involved. As we know, the government has a tendency to claim unprecedented success in economic management while the reality is quite the opposite. In respect of the country's GDP, the current government has been overstating false GDP growth since couple of years. As a result, the country has a false $409 billion United States dollars of GDP. Actual GDP will not cross $300 billion United States dollars. The Hasina government has been showing in GDP that more than $200 billion United States dollars, above 52%, income has been earned from the service sector. This is a ghost sector of Bangladesh governments for showing huge GDP to the international lenders. In fact, Bangladesh has a very small economic strength. It has around 46 billion exports and the same amount of revenue and around 15 billion of foreign remittance. Current Hasina government has taken more than 78 billion United States dollars of foreign loans and the current national debt is more than 166 billion United States dollars. The actual amount of national debt will be higher as the government has a tendency of covering actual data. After 2023, Bangladesh will not be able to repay the principal and interest of foreign loans. As the current government has taken more than 46 billion United States dollars loan from China under the controversial BRI non-productive projects, Bangladesh government will not be able to generate money with the so-called mega projects. Current Prime Minister Hasina has sold sovereignty of Bangladesh to China for unprecedented personal gain. Billions of dollars have been laundered from Bangladesh to foreign countries by the Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's relatives, PM and ministers. Soon she will be revealed as the Imelda Marcos of Bangladesh.